Hello, leader. Are you feeling the aches and pains of growth? If you are, then join me as we talk about the biggest and most painful growing pains any business owner will suffer. And we'll also discover the prescription for your recovery. Welcome to the Stacking Your Team podcast. This podcast is for anyone looking to strengthen their leadership skills and build a high-performing team. I'm your host, Shelli Warren. Leading people can be tough, but it's a skill we can all continue to develop. You already know that whether your workplace is big or small, people are your greatest asset and often your largest expense. That's why you take your role seriously and want to keep growing as a leader. You'll find that each episode is designed to provide practical solutions that you can apply immediately. So let's dive into today's episode with a couple of quick reminders. No one escapes team troubles, including me, and the team that got you here may not be the team that will get you there. So let's look at what's got you tangled up in your business and see how we can uncomplicate it. We'll lift the lid on 4 main areas of your business that can be painful, and we'll uncover where we can simplify things for you. Throughout your business journey, you've felt some growing pains. Working through the uncomfortability of growth and staying the course of your vision is how you arrived here. So let me congratulate you. I'm not the only one who is proud of the impact you're having in the niche that you serve. Thank you for upholding the commitment you embraced when you launched your business, and thank you for striving to offer incredible employment opportunities for your team members and exceptional products and services for your customers and clients. The world needs more people just like you, and like most business owners, it's not been easy. I see you. There's bumps and bruises and aches and pains and strains all over you. You may have overcome some of these painful moments quickly, and with others, you likely slapped a Band-Aid on it, hoping it would hold for a bit. And there's still some more wounds that are stinging you right now. The underlying cause of your growth pain is this: complexity. With growth comes complexity. It can live in the shadows of your business, and it can also be right out front and center, right there in the open for everyone to see and feel. Now, it's a fact, the more simple your business model is, the faster you'll grow. Why? Because simple creates flow and ease, and it eliminates frustrations like bottlenecks and people in a holding pattern waiting for someone to make a decision. Simple offers easy automation, and simple equals more clarity and less rework due to mistakes and poor decisions. So yes, it's complexity that's the most painful experience you'll suffer throughout every stage of your growth. And you'll continue to feel that pain of complexity until you simplify your business and how you lead your team. So let's have a look to see where complexity can be found in your business in these 4 areas: systems, operations, team, and you, the CEO. Let's start with you. You're the leader. You most likely have suffered some sense of overwhelm, usually because there have been times that you feel out of control. When the business was small and the team was small, it was easy to keep a handle on everything. You were in control. But now your business has grown so much that you simply cannot be involved in every little thing or every big thing. You've had to learn how to relinquish control and delegate to others. And yeah, that was scary. Your business may have grown in such a way that it was unexpected, and you had to scramble to create more products, hire more people, maximize your own capacity, or enlarge your space. And you probably had to ramp up how you serve your customers and clients. Now, on the home front, you may have people who are feeling left out and a little disappointed in you because you simply do not have the time for everyone anymore. Those pains of complexity in your life can look like this: excess worry, lost sleep, isolation, loss of energy for any wellness activities, and those darn workaholic tendencies that everyone is noticing. Now, you know that these personal feelings of overwhelm can be conquered, and it will take a fresh commitment to put yourself first. So ask for help. And I want to encourage you to make a decision today to simplify your home life as much as you can, your calendars, and your business model. This is important and highly valuable work that you'll need to book a CEO day or two to map out, but it will be oh so worth it. The next area of your business where the pain of complexity can keep you up at night is your systems that are tied to how you deliver your products and services. Yeah, it can feel exciting to keep adding new offers and redirecting you and your team's effort, but it can also be very distracting. You might tell yourself a story that you've got to ride the wave and keep creating the momentum by having more for people to buy. But when you have too many offers, everyone's confused, including your team. Take it from someone who's lived this in my own business and at that Fortune 50 corporation that I worked at. You've experienced it too. You arrive at a grocery store, cart ready, and you head off to the home care aisle to purchase dish soap and laundry detergent, only to be hit with so many choices on the shelf, you freeze. Those overstocked shelves with so many different products claiming to be the one that you need can be overwhelming and often the reason why you grab the brand you grew up with, because that's the one you're familiar with and you recognize it quickly and easily on that overcrowded shelf. And by the way, did you know that brands are counting on you to do this? The same dilemma is prevalent for service offerings too. If you're offering too many different things, your customers and clients, they're confused and they're going to believe that you're not great at any of it. So your sales are actually going to stall because you have too many offers, too many packages, too many multiple services that are linked to one another maybe, and too many spin-off products. For each offer or product, you need a system to market it, sell it, create it, deliver it, repurpose it, and track those results. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling the pain? That's a lot of systems and a lot of investment in technology for everyone on your team to try and keep it all running. So I want to encourage you to slow down for a bit. Another great value-added activity for your CEO day is to have a look at streamlining your offers. Rethink only doing what's working well, what is selling well, and what's easy to create and deliver. And then let's get you a proven system and some standards to help you more easily deliver on it all. The next area of your business where you're feeling the pain of complexity is your operations, which runs on the heels of your systems. Let's have a look at how automation can really help you simplify your operations. Now, I'm sure you've heard the stories about people who live on a beach and make money while sipping Mai Tais or napping in a lounge chair. Well, those stories can be exaggerated, but the concept of having simplified operations to care for your clients, your collaborators, and your cash is not far-fetched. It can be your reality. Auto client appointment bookings, auto renewals for payments, auto billing, and getting paid tools like cart checkouts can really make a difference in your operations. So can autoresponders for email and email productivity tools that can help you buy back your time and get out of your inbox while still serving your clients and managing general inquiries that come to your website or your sales funnels. Your tech stack can also be your best friend. There's so many great choices for you and your team now. So many options for productivity and efficiencies. Now, I'm not going to list out all these tools because, well, I'm sure you've heard about them and you're likely using some of them now. And you can Google and read reviews and start a trial just as well as anyone else can. I'll remind you, though, that before you make your choice, that you get your team involved. After all, the people closest to the work know the most about the work, so they should really be involved in trialing and then selecting the tool that they will learn to master within their roles. They know what's broken in your current automation or in your manual operations, and they'll ask the pertinent questions. They'll test out the functionality, and they'll see if this new operating tool is too complex. Remember, we don't want more complexity, even if it is the hottest thing on the market. So don't go into a buying decision without your team when you invest in tech and automation. The next area of your business where the pain of complexity can keep you up at night is your team and the people side of running your business. Now, you may have realized that you've hired too early, too late, or you hired the wrong person. You may have even promoted the wrong people. But today is a new day, so let's take some action to make some corrections, starting with a reminder that you hear me say on every single Stacking Your Team podcast. The team that got you here may not be the team that gets you there. It's very okay to redeploy people into new roles or release team members altogether because they simply are no longer a fit, and you're done tolerating poor performance. I'm proud of you if you've decided that you no longer want team members who are resisting having to evolve skills as the business needs them to. You've noticed that these people are holding you back, and they're probably holding other team members back too. So, you're growing. It's natural that the structure of your team is shifting. And when you declare out loud that you want to surround yourself with high-performing people, it requires you to simplify your people systems. Here at Stacking Your Team, we love to introduce tools and frameworks to our listeners and to our clients that make a difference. We also want to make your life as a leader much easier. Common growing pains that my clients tell me about is that they didn't realize that they'd be spending so much time delegating, leading, giving feedback to people, checking in on performance, and hosting meetings. They had no idea that the people side of their business was going to be that difficult and that they were going to have to do all this stuff when they started their business. Now, I hear you. It's so true. Yet, you just can't have a successful business without some form of a team. Either a big one or a small one. You cannot do it alone. So having people systems in place that support the important work you're all doing is absolutely key. That's why I'm such a fan of helping my clients improve their team structure and productivity by introducing a small but mighty leadership team that runs the daily operations and provides coaching feedback to other team members. So as your business grows, your team grows. Or even as you open multiple locations or broaden your client base, one key strategy to reduce the amount of complexity you have and ease the stress of being responsible for everything is to introduce that small but mighty leadership team. They're going to oversee and coach your extended team, and it's really going to be the best simplification strategy you can have. Those leadership team members will create drumbeats, and they'll host team meetings. They'll participate in the prep and the planning of your performance reviews. They'll craft work plans, and they'll be sharing performance feedback. Yes, they can. Especially with the proper training and coaching, they can drastically lighten your load, build leadership capabilities within themselves, and provide structure and consistency throughout your entire business. And that's where you'll be adding so much simplification in how you're leading your team. Now, if you're hearing about these concepts for the first time from me here on the podcast, I invite you to scroll back through the podcast archive where you'll find individual episodes all about drumbeats, team meetings, the 5-hour work plans, providing feedback, and so much more. So do you agree with me? Complexity is the most common and biggest growth pain you'll have in your business. So what's the prescription? Simplification. What's the cure? Renewal. That's right. Frequently analyzing your success, looking for constraints, finding and fixing defects, creating an intolerance for excess is how you're going to turn this all around and maintain a long-term viable business. Hey, did you know I host a free live workshop every month? Each session is packed with game-changing insights to help you grow and lead with confidence. And people tell us our workbooks are fantastic. So do you want to know when our next one is and what we'll be diving into? Subscribe to our weekly newsletter and you'll always be in the loop. This could be the most valuable hour you've invested in yourself in a very long time. And if you found today's episode helpful, why not share it with a friend? Tag us on Instagram at Stacking Your Team leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, or get on over to our website and grab some free resources. Everything we do at Stacking Your Team is designed to help you strengthen your leadership skills and build a high-performing team. So I'll see you on Instagram or LinkedIn, and of course, I'll be here with you next week as you step into expanding your leadership skills even further. See you then.